So I can fill out my country. I'm in the US. I can fill out some fitness goals as well. I'm a huge endurance person, so I'm going to select improving endurance. And of course, improving endurance leads to overall health improvements. So I'll select that too. And then what are my favorite workouts? Well, it's cycling and I guess running. So once I save this, I'm already updating my user profile. So when I come back, you can see you just saw it pop up. My favorite workouts, cycling and running. My fitness goals are improving endurance and overall health improvements. Behind the scenes, we're just using Iterable's APIs, but there are a whole host of ways that you can integrate data with Iterable. Everything from uploading a CSV to using something like Smart Ingest, which connects directly to your data warehouse and syncs when you decide the time is right. But let's go back to that journey that we were looking at before. You remember that I was sitting right here in this profile update with fitness goals. This is what we call a hold until tile. You're going to sit there for 7 days or until a property on your user profile changes. In this case, I've selected fitness goals. And remember, I just filled out my fitness goals, stating that I want to improve my aerobic endurance and just my overall health benefits. So if I refresh this screen now, what you'll see is because I entered that new information, I'm down here now, and I've been sent a product recommendations email. Let's go into my inbox and just check to validate that I received that message. And this was it right here. So now it's saying, hey, Peter, let's take the next journey in fitness journey with Iterable. And now it's recommending cycling products and running products because those are the two that I selected when I filled out my form. And it's now on my profile. So that's what's powering this experience. But let me show you what that actually looks like. So if I load up my user data, you can see that I have Peter here, I have cycling and running. But let's change this because it's really easy to test things out inside of Iterable. So instead of running, let's say I'm interested in meditation. Now it changes to include meditation products. So this is a really simple handlebar statement that we have in here, just checking against that favorite workouts on the profile. If it's cycling, we're going to show cycling products. If it's meditation, we'll show meditation products, and so on and so forth on down the line. And the nice thing is that as that array grows, as those interests grow for Iterable, we're able to target with even more products and even classes in the case of Iterable that someone would be interested in. Okay, so we went through our journey. We targeted down based upon what I'm interested in. Another thing to note here that's awesome about Iterable is we can edit this journey. So we just saw that I was stuck down here in this delay tile. Let's say I want to add a couple more things to this journey. It's so easy to do so. And you have all your omni-channel messages right here in front of you, email, but we might want to send a push notification. The beauty of Iterable, if I set up this push and just select a template here, really easy to do. Now, when I update this campaign, save and publish, once we get back to our screen, you can see that I'm still here. But that update that I just made, I'm going to see that next message, even though I was already in the journey when that update was made. It's a huge benefit to Iterable's journey feature that allows you to constantly be iterating, updating, improving your journeys, and make sure that your customers see that as soon as you make that change. Okay, so we took a look at how we're sending out messages, how we're moving folks through journeys. Let's take a look at some performance metrics. So if we hop over to Messaging Insights, this was that complete your profile event right here. But let me actually, I need to turn on a little bit of demo magic here because there's only 3 messages that have been sent out. But as we come into our Messaging Insights, We can take a look at what were my total sends? What was my delivery rate? What was my open rate? And now remember, this is a welcome journey. And so I don't think this email open rate is quite high enough. So that's something that we want to make sure we can remedy by maybe sending in another channel. Let me show you how we can build out a quick segment. And I've done a little bit of pre-baking here, but this is Iterable Segmentation Builder. And what I'm trying to look for are, I want to find for Fitterable, who are those folks who've attended a class that was one of these 4 sports. So running, strength, cycling, or rowing. They've attended between 1 and 3. We know they have the app, and we know they have their favorite workout set, but they haven't opened any of the emails that we sent during our welcome message. This is an opportunity for us to re-engage those users. But it doesn't stop there. We're not just spitting out users in this segment. Instead, we can see down here in this bottom section, what are the behaviors that these users exhibit? So how many purchases are they making? Any custom event that you're tracking against those users, you can surface in what we call here audience insights. So you can surface behaviors, you can surface demographics, which is really cool. So perhaps if you're having any kind of deliverability challenges, you might want to look at on this list how many folks are on Gmail versus Yahoo, or using some AI built into Iterable, brand affinity, which is a measure of the next time that you send a message to this group, how many folks are loyal and likely to respond? How many folks are negative and likely not to respond or open? Any user profile field that you have tracked on against your users can be inserted here. So it allows you to gain a deeper understanding of your customers. And then finally, you can also see, although I haven't attached this to anything yet, where is this list referenced? What campaigns am I already using this list for? It helps you to understand, am I under targeting this list? Am I over targeting it? How are things going there? But okay, I said that we wanted to re-engage folks. We have over 5,000 users who we know are engaged with Fitterable classes. We know they have the app. We know that they've told us our favorite workouts, but they haven't opened. So let's go ahead and target them with a push message. And we're going to do that over here on our campaigns page. It's as simple as setting up a new push campaign. We'll name this our re-engagement campaign. And we're going to select the blast option. Once we create this campaign, all we have to do is come into our audience. We just built this attended class re-engagement audience. And when we select it, we'll automatically have an estimate of how many recipients we're sending to. The good news is, because we already checked to see that they have an app and they're opted into push notifications, it's the full 5,500 recipients that we built out in that list. Over here on the content side, it's as simple as coming in and selecting a push template that we already built. Now you'll notice something pretty cool here. Remember back in our email, we had our first name personalization. Personalization is the same no matter what channel you're using inside of Iterable. So that means because we've already built this out inside of our email, we can copy and paste it into a push message. And we have the same preview functionality here so that that first name automatically pulls in for Peter because I've loaded up the data here. Once we're ready and confident that this is ready to go out the door, we can check to validate, do we need any A/B experimentation? Are there any delivery recommendations that we need to have, like send time optimization or alerting? And once we're ready to review here, little demo slowness this morning, but that's okay. I'll just refresh here so that we can hopefully get rid of those. There we go. We're all ready to schedule, or we can send right now. I'm going to schedule this to actually just go out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. So I'm going to scroll down and we'll send it at 9 a.m. in my project time zone. I'm coming to you from Denver. It's going to be a beautiful day today. So hopefully we can re-engage some folks to get out on their bikes and join Iterable. So now that I've scheduled, it's all ready to go, and Iterable's going to send out that push tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay, so that's how easy it is to build out a journey, to send out emails, to update data, to create a new re-engagement campaign after building our segment. But finally, we're going to take a look at actually building out a brand new journey. And there's a couple things that are really exciting with Iterable. The first is AI Journey Assist. So inside of here, think of this as ChatGPT for journeys. So all I've done is written in a prompt. So I want to build a journey that's started by a scheduled list, then place a yes/no split for whether or not favorite workouts is set on the profile. And on each side, place channel optimization with email and push notifications. So as I generate these tiles, it's going to take just a little bit of time to think, but then instead of having to drag tiles myself, Iterable is going to place them here for me. All I have to do is come in and select my email and push notifications. And now the beauty here is before on our segment, we were trying to find anyone who didn't open emails. But what channel optimization allows you to do is it takes all of the contextual information on your users to understand what are they engaging with. When we send an email, do they open it? Do they click on it? What about when we send a push? Do they open it? Do they click on it? Even, are they subscribed to push? Because not everyone's going to be subscribed. What channel optimization does is as users flow through this journey, they send one, but not both of these. They send the right message to the right user. So if you have your email engaged users, they'll receive the email. If you have your push engaged users, they'll receive the push. And you also have the ability, if Iterable's unable to determine what's the best channel, you get to decide if you're going to prioritize a push over an email or vice versa. So I know this just scratches the surface in terms of what's possible via Iterable, but I hope that this gives you a keen idea for what is possible. Thanks so much for watching, and I'd love to turn it over to some questions if we have any of them. Okay. Doesn't seem like we have any questions right now. But thank you so much for joining. We're going to be hosting a whole bunch more of these live webinars. So keep an eye out in your email on our website to make sure that you sign up the next time that we have a live demo. Thanks so much.